This is the simple routine. This is a starting routine where if you've been sedentary, this is how you want to get started. We want to start by warming up. So if you're really not in any kind of shape and you're concerned, let's just do some walk in place. This is also a good time if you want to go walk around the block or whatever. You know, maybe you can only go like 10 or 15 steps. Whatever you could do, go to the extent of what you can do. Make it fun and enjoyable. For me, we're in a great neighborhood here, I'd go walk out in the forest, walk around the block. I'd do that. So a great thing is to start by walking. But let me show you a second way you can warm up if you're inside. And this has to do, I can't even remember the name of this, but it's a lunge with a dip into it. Now, lunge a little bit. If you can't dip very far, don't dip very far. Those of you with knee problems,
show them how to do that.
This is not going to work.
Show them how to dip.
So if you're just going to dip a little, you're just stepping out,
yeah,
just coming down a little bit, okay?
I'm going to be talking in the background. Lunges are my least favorite. They really did hurt my knees to begin with.
This is a great way to warm up though, and it has a lot to do with balance.
Balance.
So you might need, if you need a chair to keep yourself balanced, get it out there so you can do that. Do this to get your heart rate up, to get your temperature up. That's the idea, is that we're going to be doing other exercises and you want the blood flowing, you want your temperature raised a bit so that you're able to get more out of your exercise. So do that enough to where you start to get your breathing a little bit elevated, your heart rate a little bit elevated. We're not trying to hurt ourselves, we're just getting started. Now, as we progress more, that will increase. So we've got that done. So the next thing that we're going to do is, I'm going to do some squats. I like these to get us going. So we're going to go down. I can go down that far without too much trouble. If you can't do that, go as far as you can.
Show them when you just go a little.
So if you just go a little bit, something like that, okay? Now, if you've got to do this from a chair, I'm going to move over here, pretend this is a chair, this is a little bit low. But if you're in a chair and you're chair bound and you're not able to stand up, your balance isn't right, then you're going to go from a chair like this. If it has arms, you can just kind of do this type of thing. And just work on that to get yourself strengthened to the point that you're able to do this kind of thing. This is what you're working toward. To be able to do this and do enough of them to where it can make a difference. But that's going to get you worked up. Now, while we're doing any of these exercises, keep this core. Tighten up this core. A lot of what we're working on is to get this core to where it's being tight for us, because if we have it tight, anything that goes on, we're using that to absorb the shock and the strain, and it's going to enable us to keep our posture right. We want to try to keep our back up straight. It's better for some of the aches and pains we have in our lower back and our legs is because we're hunching over and we're abnormal and we're stretching things wrong, and it's not the way our body's meant to go. One other thing, when you're doing these squats and you come down this way, stick this part of you, poke it on out, okay? You don't want to begin like this, you want to have it go out like that. So, okay, that's the second one. So we're going good on that.
Why don't you show them that one from the side?
From the side, okay, spin it around. So I'm going like this.
Okay.
Okay? So now, next one, to help lengthen out our legs a bit, I'm going to put one foot forward. Now, if you can't balance with your feet going straight forward, if you can't balance, then you can put your rear foot a little bit out to the side. I'm going to go ahead and go like this. What you want to do is I'm pushing my rear heel into the ground, straightening out this knee, and I'm stretching this leg that's in the back. That's what I'm attempting to do. And I'm standing up straight, and I'm holding that. Work yourself up to where you can do at least 12 seconds. You want like 12 to 15 seconds of stretching that leg out. Get it well stretched out. That is going to help your back. It's going to help get this leg stretched and going for you. After you've done the one leg, you switch over to the other, and you get it stretching out as well. great exercise to get that leg stretched, not exercise, but stretched, to get this, the muscle lengthened out and where it needs to be. And I can tell I've been sitting a lot, riding in the car and riding on the plane, because I'm pretty stiff back in there, for sure. Now, another one is going to be to abduct this. So you might need a chair to lean yourself on, depending on where your balance is. But you can take this leg out.
Yeah, they're gonna need a chair.
Yeah, most of us will need a chair. So get yourself a chair there. Imagine, chair here at my left hand, okay? Abduct this leg out, try to take it straight out. That's gonna work on your muscles a bit, works on your balance a bit. All good things for all of us, okay? Then we switch sides. I got a chair on my right over here. Same thing over there. Now we're just getting started, so we'll do a few. Build up over time. You want to build up to where you're doing like 12 repetitions of any of these things that I do. Do at least 12. That's what you want to build up to. So now we've got that done. Let's just do some stretches here off to the side.
Not fast. You're doing them real
fast.
slow.
We're just doing slow. Just getting that, the middle part working out there. If you noticed, we started at the bottom and we're working our way up. There's a lot more that we can do, but I'm just showing you a few right now to get us started. This is really more about habit than it is about what we're doing to ourselves, but guess what? You start doing things and your body starts improving a lot for you. So another one that I like to do, and this may be a bit of a challenge if you got a lot up here in your way, but this is one I used to help me relax, but it also gets my back stretched out a bit and me relaxed, especially if I've been doing a lot of setting. So I'm going to bend over. You might not be able to go much further than this, but I work up to is I let my knees bend.
Turn
here.
sideways again for them.
I let my knees bend. I don't pull them in tight like this. I just kind of let them flex. This isn't about trying to do anything fancy. This is more about your back. This is about your back. So I let myself hang down. I don't push it down. I just let myself hang down and let it relax. And as you do that, especially as you get a little more confident in yourself, you'll be able to let it go and you'll droop deeper and deeper. You want to work up to where you're doing this for at least 12 seconds, 12 to 15 seconds. You're going to let yourself hang down, relax your back. Don't try to pull it, don't try to push it. Just let it relax. Let it be very, very relaxed. And that'll get you stretched out down through here. I feel it all the way down into here. But it's also letting these things lengthen out in the back here. And that's what you're striving for, is to get that where it's lengthened out a bit. Up slowly. You've had your head, if you've gone as far as I was, you've had your head pretty low. You come up fast and the world starts doing this kind of thing, and then you'll start doing that kind of thing. Don't want to do that. Come up slow, let your blood start getting back to your head, get your back relaxed where you need to be. Now, what I'm going to show you next are some exercises you can do with your arms. Weights or where you want to work up to, but until you are comfortable with it, don't even begin to do that. So we're going to do some upright rows. So we're really going for the motions here. This is going to be working obviously on your arms, but also in your shoulder in here. This very important joint in there that moves every direction you can imagine. So that rotator cuff is very important. So we want to work up to where we're able to do like 12 of these without really hurting ourselves and feeling comfortable with that. So that's a great start there. Now we're going to bend over just a little bit, bend our knees just a little bit here. So we're like this, and then we're going to be doing a fly. So we're going to take our hands straight out like that. Okay?
And this is the one that I don't do with heavy weights.
Yeah, lighter weights on this, but for right now,
no weights.
yeah, no weights. No weights right now. Just take your arms out like this. We're just doing a fly.
And your first thing you're going to say is, oh, this hurts my something or other.
It will. It will. Don't make it hurt.
You just want to do a few,
do it to the point.
and then the next day you can do a few more, and the next day a few more.
Adding and adding. Now the next thing I want to show you is a stretch that I like to do to get my arms where they need to be. I'm trying to put these two hands together to touch them, and look at that, I can do it on this side. I can't on the other side. You want to hold this for like 12 to 15 seconds, work up to that. Now I'm going to go the other side, and I've never been able to do this.
You're so close.
How I want to finish up is with a little bit of neck exercise, and you're probably familiar with these. We're going to do a series. We're going to go from one side, we're going to hold it over there.
It's better if you hold it.
Tip over to the other side and hold it there. We're going to do that, like I say, work up to 12 to 15 that we want to be able to do. And the amount you hold it really depends on you. It depends on what speed you want to go at. Do what's comfortable. Remember, keep standing up straight as you're doing this. Try to be relaxed the rest of your body, okay? Then we're going to do the look forward. Relax those shoulders. Get them relaxed as you're doing this. Look back. Forward. And back. Now if you're sitting or standing, whatever is good for you to do, what I want you to do is we're going to end by just doing some deep breathing. So kind of go back into yourselves. You can close your eyes if you're capable of doing that. If you need them open so you can keep your balance right, that's fine as well. We're going to breathe in through our nose and out through our mouth. Just keep relaxing. Let those shoulders droop down, the arms hang lower. Don't fall over. And keep just breathing in and out and relaxing. Thinking about how great you're going to start feeling as you get more used to doing this. Keep in mind, don't overdo it. Do as much as you can. Keep doing it. This little bit that we're talking about, make this a daily habit. Please pick a time, your best time of the day, when you're comfortable and happy and well and everything. This is your happy time that you can take on. Don't make it hurt, make it pleasurable. If you have great music you like to listen to while you're doing it, by all means do that. If you can be in front of a TV that you're watching some show that you like and exercising at the same time, make that your habit. Instead of watching TV, watch TV and exercise instead of sitting there sedentary. Do this every day. It's going to make a difference. You're going to feel great. You're going to love yourself even more as you do it.